Let's give it a shot here. Let's see if I can put the smallest on the bottom and balance the biggest on top.
Mr. Nyck, he's our pick. It's Mr. Nyck. Yay!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Mr. Nyck Show, and I'm your host, Mr. Nyck. Today, I need your help because I need to know if things are smaller or larger. I have 2 or 3 different things that are the same, but I need your help to tell me which is smaller, larger, or which one's medium, right in the middle. But before we get to that, let me introduce you to my co-host and my friend, Allie. Hey Allie, are you ready for this one today?
I am.
All right, the kids at home have to help us because we have lots of different objects. Some are big, some are small, some are right in the middle, and I need their help to tell me which one's bigger, larger, or medium. You guys ready at home? All right, let's do it. Let's get the first objects. Wow, that's a big pumpkin right there. And this one, not so big. But kids, I want to make sure I'm right. Which of these pumpkins is bigger? This one or this one? Is this pumpkin bigger? It is, which means that this pumpkin is smaller. And also, bigger is the same as saying larger, and small is the same as saying little. So we might use different words, bigger, larger, small, or little throughout this episode. But good job. Let's get a couple more objects to see if you can tell me which one's bigger or smaller. The next objects that I have are garbage cans. Kids, which one is smaller? The blue one or the green one? I need help with this one, Allie. Kids, is the blue one smaller or is the green one smaller? Allie, what is it? What's the answer?
I would say the blue one is smaller.
The blue one. Kids, did you say the blue one too? Yeah, look. It disappeared. If it fits in there, it must be smaller. Good job, Allie.
Thanks.
All right, the next object I have is an excavator. But, oh, here's the other one right there, hiding behind it. Which one is larger, right? Larger means the same as bigger, so which one's larger, the excavator or the backhoe? Excavator or backhoe? Which one's bigger? Kids? Allie, can you tell me which one's bigger? Since I can't hear them at home. I know they're yelling the answer, but I can't hear them, so you tell me.
They said that excavator is bigger.
This one's bigger, you're right. This one was hiding behind it, so of course this one's bigger. Good job, guys. My next objects here are sailboats. Have you ever been on a boat?
I have. Have you?
I have. Pretty fun. Which one's smaller, the orange one or the pink one? Allie, can you help me out? Which one's smaller?
The pink one is smaller.
The pink one is smaller than the orange one, but what if I had a third boat? Ooh, let's see. The third boat is green. It's smaller than the orange boat, but larger than the pink boat. So now we can call it large, medium, small. Because it's right in the middle, we would say that this is a medium-sized boat compared to the other two. This just got a little harder, but I know you guys can do it. Help me out, okay? Let me get the next objects. I have 3 apples. Tasty. 1, 2, 3. That one, I already know is the smallest because it's so tiny. So if this one's the smallest, which one is the larger apple? Apple number 1 or apple number 2? Which one's larger? Allie, what do you think?
This one right here is bigger.
Apple number 1 is bigger. You're right. That one's larger or bigger, same thing. So if I had these all in a row, this is the large one, that is the medium-sized one, and that is the small one. You're getting the hang of this, guys. You're doing great. Let's do it again. Now I have 3 hats. How do you like that hat, Allie? Fits pretty well.
I think it might be a little small. Do you have another one?
Oh, okay. You want something a little bit bigger?
Yeah, so that was small, so maybe a medium hat?
Kids, if this was the small hat, which one's the medium-sized hat? I think it's this one. Let's try it out. Ooh, how do you like that one?
I think it's a little better, but do you have anything even bigger?
Oh, you want my bigger hat? Okay, the small was too small. The medium, not big enough. Let's go with the biggest hat. Ooh.
That's perfect.
That looks like that really blocks the sun out of your eyes. I think that's a nice hat, Allie. I like it. The biggest hat for Allie. I think these will be too small to fit my head, but still, small, medium, large. Good job, guys. All right, next we have 3 bells. I wonder, so they're different sizes. Do you think that the smallest one is the quietest and the biggest one the loudest?
That's a good idea. I bet you that's true.
Well, let's find out. Kids, which one's the smallest? 1, 2, or 3?
It's so teeny tiny.
This guy, he's the smallest. Let's listen. That's pretty quiet. I would say that's not very loud. Let's try the next largest one, which would be the medium-sized one. So which one's the medium-sized one? That guy. Let's see if he's a little louder. Oh, definitely louder than the smallest. All right, guys. Let's see how loud the big one is. Oh, yeah.
You were right, Mr. Nyck.
The biggest was also the loudest, and the smallest, I could barely hear at all. All right, the next objects I have are dice.
Are we playing a game?
Yahtzee! I have 3 dice here. Ooh, like building blocks, look at that. Now, which one's the smallest? Is it the one on the bottom, the one in the middle, or the one on the top? It's the one on the top. But what if I put the smallest one on the bottom? Do you think I could?
Oh, no.
You think it's gonna work? If I put the smallest on the bottom, oh boy.
Don't do it.
Come on, let's give it a shot here. Let's see if I can put the smallest on the bottom and balance the biggest on top. Ta-da! I did it! Small, medium on top, large right in the middle. All right, guys, I need your help with this one because my shirt lost a button and I need a good sized button to replace it. I have 3 buttons here. Now, the color's not as important as the size. Because I have little buttons on my shirt, I need to know which one of these is gonna fit the best. Is it going to be the big button?
That looks kind of silly.
That's too big. It's purple, it matches, but boy, oh boy, that looks silly. Big one, too big. Is it the medium-sized one? It fits a little better, but
Yeah, it's a little too big still.
yeah, something's just not right. I don't know. Let's see if the smallest button fits best. What do you think?
That looks better.
That would work. I think that it's red, a little weird, but the size works. And if it's too big, it just won't work. So the smallest button was the one that I needed for this one. Okay, so now I have 3 trees. Which one's the smallest tree? I can't hear them at home yelling at me which one's the smallest. So can you help me out?
Yes.
Which one's the smallest, please?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle, that's definitely the smallest. And which one's the largest?
I think the one by you, the closest to you.
That one is the largest, you're right. So that would make this one the one in the middle, which is the medium-sized tree. Now I have some butterflies. Let's take a look at these butterflies. And these butterflies are gonna live in each one of these trees. So please help me match the butterfly to the right tree. The smallest butterfly could really live in any of the trees. But if she takes the biggest tree, then where's the biggest butterfly going to live? So let me put the biggest butterfly in the biggest tree. Kids, let me know when I get the biggest butterfly in the biggest tree. Is that the biggest tree? No. Is that the biggest tree? No. Is that the biggest tree? Yeah, this butterfly can live in that tree because that's the biggest tree for the biggest butterfly. Now I have a medium-sized butterfly and a small butterfly. The medium-sized butterfly is too big for the small tree, so help me find the medium-sized tree. Is that the medium-sized tree? No, that tree's not, that's too little. This must be the medium-sized tree. Yay, and then the little butterfly can go live in the little tree. All right, my last group of objects. Horses. Hello. The brown horse, the black horse, and the gray horse. Which horse is the smallest? The gray one, the black one, or the brown one? Kids, tell me please, which one's the smallest? It's the black one. Good job. Now, which one is the largest? It's the brown horse. So the black one was the smallest, the brown one was the largest, and the gray one was the medium-sized horse. Now each one of these horses has to sail away. So let's get our sailboats again. Which horse is going to go into which boat? Well, the largest horse can't fit in the smallest boat. It'll sink. Could he fit in the medium-sized boat? He could, but I think there's a better option. The largest horse is going to go into the largest sailboat, which is the orange one. So now I have 2 horses left and 2 boats. Which one is the medium-sized horse going to go in? He needs to go into the medium-sized boat because he'll be too big for the small boat. So which one is the medium-sized boat? Is it pink or is it green? The medium-sized horse, the gray guy, is gonna go into the green boat. And the little horse can fit perfectly into the little boat, the pink one, just like Allie's favorite color. You guys did great today helping me figure out which was smaller, larger, and medium-sized. And now it's time for the joke of the day! All right, You ready, Allie?
I'm ready.
What's worse than finding a worm in your apple?
Ew. What?
Finding half a worm.
Oh, yuck.
You guys did great today. Please like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. You're awesome. Bye.
Mr. Nyck, Mr. Nyck, he's our pig. It's Mr. Nyck. Yay!